Right, good morning, Wasteland. Mr. G bringing myself relic weapons and you content today. So what do we got today? All right, big patch came out today. Both the Echo packs have released today. I got the new garage in the promo account, and we got all of the relic weapons to take a look at today. So we're going to waste no time. I'm trying to get this out to you guys as soon as humanly possible. So we got the Punisher here, which is basically like an MG. It feels more like a machine gun than it does an autocannon. So range is actually not that far. Successful hits slow down the enemy's weapon turn speed by 2% for half a second, and this thing shoots super fast. Next up, we've got the Breaker. It feels like a standard upgrade from the Hammerfall. However, the final shot deals 100% more damage. And the one I think most people have been excited about, the CC-18 Typhoon. It's a Steppenwolf. It's a straight up upgrade on the Tsunami. But hitting an enemy vehicle disables its control for 1 second. So we're going to start and we're going to take a look at the Breaker. So let's take a peek at this thing for y'all. So you can see the size of this thing. It's not very big. It's pretty small, so you can cram it in fairly easily. It's 180 kg, 5 energy, 360 points of durability, but decently easy to armor it, as it's not ridiculously huge. All right, so let's take this thing and test it out. Turn speed, pretty good. I mean, you can obviously aim at 360 degrees. It is pretty quick as far as rotational speed on this thing. Now, it does use heating and cooling. That's how it operates. Where did our Leviathan go? There it is. Okay, so I was building a big target thing for a target video I was going to do, but now we have this. Now we're going to use the new weapon ranging arena thingy once it. All right, so here we go. Just firing into the cab on this thing. Looks like we hit, 184. So you can see that the damage ramped up there on the final shot, averaging about... Yep, you get 120. And then I don't know why it hits 80. I guess it's the final shot before overheat. Can we get it without overheating? Looks like you can, as long as you just don't over... Oh, look at that. If we just keep it really hot, if we keep it right there at... Yeah, we can just about keep the damage boost going. So this is definitely the ultimate shotgun, although making it is going to be ridiculously expensive because it's a relic, so only like less than 1% of players are ever going to be able to get this unless they make it easier to earn Clan Wars stuff. This is also, I don't remember seeing this on test server, that it's like on fire inside the Echo cab. Look at this thing. Is it just straight up? Can we, all right, let's see if I can do, oh, I can't do detached camera in regular. That's too bad. Or we'd go in there and we'd take a peek. Look at it. It's like those guys smoking an entire pack of cigarettes in there. All right, on to the next one. Let's take a peek at the Punisher, but before we take it out on test drive, let's take a look at size for y'all. Much bigger. It's more like the size of a Cyclone, so a much bigger area, going to be harder to armor and protect this thing. You can see it's fairly huge. Stats, it's going to be 340 points of durability, so not a ton. Mrs. G's texted me. Sorry about that. Mrs. G's out on a trip. Mass 430 kg, but only takes 4 energy, so not too bad on the energy department. You could run, I guess technically you could run 4 of these if you didn't bother to put any cooling on this thing. So let's take a peek at this thing. Let's see what kind of damage numbers it does, and then let's remember to take it out on the range. Let's go. We didn't bother to check range on the shotty. We should have, but we didn't. I really want to get building with this stuff. Look at it. Wow, it's taking forever to overheat, running 2 rads on this thing. Not a ton of damage, but you got to remember that that's going to be slowing down the enemy, so we'll go test that out here in just a second. Let's see how this thing does range-wise. 25, 12, 61 at 50 meters, and 33, 22 at 100 meters. Our baby G needed some dad time, because Mrs. G's out of town, so it does very little damage. At 150 meters. 200 meters? Almost nada. And nothing past 200 meters. It's not doing any damage at 300 meters out. That's nice. Okay, now let's try this thing out on some bots. So it's supposed to slow down Weapon turn speed. That's probably going to be hard to tell going up against some bots, but it says we can stack this up to 35 times. Oh, you can see, look, there's a little animation on the enemy's guns. Like, oh, that looks nice. So you can tell that it's working to slow down gun and turret rotation speed. Very, very cool. Nice little touches. I like that they're improving textures and packs and parts and just overall making the game look better. All right, the big one, the one you've all been waiting for, the Typhoon. Let's take a look at this bad boy. So, what's the size of this thing? It's pretty big. How does it compare to a Tsunami? Let's grab a Tsunami here. We'll take a look. Where are my Tsunamis hiding at? Where are they? Where are they? Where are my legendaries at? Come on. There we go. So let's park this thing next to a Tsunami. Pretty comparable as far as size goes. So your Tsunami builds should relatively easily work. Its Tsunami's just a little longer on the barrel. It's a little bigger on the back though, the Typhoon. Get back in there, Typhoon. So, hitting an enemy vehicle disables its controls for 1 second. So it looks like they did knock that down from 1.5 seconds. I know Gromek and I were both going, what? 1.5 seconds, you're going to be able to just lock someone's vehicle if you see a clan running these things together. All right, let's put one on this key, one on the other. We got a scope there? Okay. Let's take this thing and test drive it a little bit. So we don't have to worry about charging guns, which is automatically what I thought I needed to do because I felt like, hey, it was with a Tsunami, but it's not. It is a Typhoon. So let's take a peek. Yeah, your gun aiming is just about identical to Tsunami. Yeah, that was one. So 284 damage on that. You know what? Let's go ahead and do some testing. Let's do one Tsunami and let's do one Typhoon here, just so we can compare. So we'll put the Typhoon on key 1, Tsunami on key 2. So let's look at, as far as rotation, almost identical. As far as speed and angle is nearly identical between the Typhoon and the Tsunami. Now I don't want the gun charge, so let's see if we can ditch the gun charging. Tsunami, I don't want you to be charged up. I don't want you to charge. Don't do it. I want to see. Let's just compare damage numbers here. So Tsunami, 223 versus the Typhoon at 282. So significantly more damage there. I mean, not massive, but a fair bit more. It's the perk, which is the real kicker on the Typhoon. I don't know that the bots are going to be able to actually check because they'll probably just stop moving entirely. But you know what? Let's just see. Typhoon at 50 meters. Typhoon at 100 meters. Not a lot in the way of projectile drop. Let's try it out at 150 meters. Come here. Come here. This is nice for YouTubers, this thing. All right. Let's see what we're looking at for projectile drop. I'll just aim right there. Very little projectile drop at all. Let's try that with the Tsunami. Yeah, pretty similar, I guess. Feeling pretty similar there. And the Typhoon and Tsunami. Where did that even land? And once again, Typhoon again. Yeah, decent damage. And you can see it kind of sparks the vehicle when it hits it. And let's do 300 meters. We'll aim a little bit high with the Typhoon. Where did that even... Serious recoil on this thing. Let's try that again. Typhoon. Okay, decent projectile drop at 300 meters. So let's try Tsunami. Just way off there with the Tsunami and Typhoon. Wow, 2000. We must have hit something explosive. All right, let's try shooting a bot with this thing and see if we can freeze it for 1 second. I think it's just going to blow up, though. We'll see. Oh, it sparked it for about 1 second. So you did see the vehicle sparking just like the effect from the Punisher. Interesting. Very cool. Alright guys, and the last thing that you guys should all be noticing is you can all now set up, not just for me, this should be in everybody's accounts now. Under battles, you should all be able to make custom battle. Sorry, guys, this was a quick and dirty, poorly edited video, but I did my best just to get it out to you guys as soon as possible because I want to go build some stuff in PvP with this thing. So that's it for this one, guys. Let's try the new jump. Let's try, you know what? Let's do it in something that goes a little bit faster. Let's grab the Punisher thing here. Let's go do the new jump. Someone was telling me, gee, there's a new ramp just to the left of your thing. Oh, I missed this ramp entirely because I don't think I can drive up that. Let's try it anyway. No, we can't get up that. We're doing the baby one. You know what? We're doing the half pipe. All right, guys, you want to get the latest from the test server or anything from Crossout, make sure you like and subscribe, or don't. I'm not your mom. Can this thing do the half pipe? We're going to find out. Mr. G out. That was super underwhelming. Super underwhelming. This is embarrassing. Mr. G out.